Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. So, Henry Cejudo is going to take on Marlon Vera at UFC 292, right? 292 or 291? One of these two. I do know they're fighting each other. Henry Cejudo, we already know about him, but he's got 16 wins, 3 losses, 8 knockout, 8 decision wins. He has 1 knockout loss and 2 decision losses. And Marlon Chito Vera. I'm going to call him Cheeto. I like Cheeto. That's a cool nickname, actually. He's 20 wins, 8 losses. That's his record. 8 KOs, 8 submissions, 4 decisions. So he has 16 finishes. And he has 8 losses, all losses by decision. So he's never been finished in his career. Vera has wins over Dominic Cruz, Frankie Edgar, Sean O'Malley, and Brad Pickett, and Rob Font. So he's beaten some really good fighters in his career. Henry Cejudo has also beaten Dominic Cruz. He's beaten, who else? TJ Dillashaw. He beat Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. He won the bantamweight and flyweight titles. He held them both simultaneously. I'm trying to say this the word the right way. He was a champ, and he was an Olympic gold medalist. Marlon Vera, he's an exciting fighter. He's a really good fighter. The problem is he loses too much. With him fighting Cejudo, he likes to strike a lot, and he has really good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Again, he's got 8 knockouts, 8 submissions. He's finished 16 fights, 16 wins. He's also lost 8 fights that go to decision. Cejudo's more of a winner, and to be honest, in his last fight with Aljamain Sterling, I wouldn't say he got robbed because it went back and forth. It was very close. I feel like that's one of those decisions to where either guy that gets that really close split decision could win the fight, and nobody should be mad about it. But that fight could have gone his way, so he could easily be 17-2. I have to go with Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo showed me a lot in his last fight with Aljamain Sterling. He showed that he's very gritty, he's very tough, he's aggressive, he's a smart fighter because he did a lot of damage in that fight too. He can wrestle still. He can still wrestle good. His grappling's really good. I just think that his aggressive style and his grappling and the fact that he's got a better win percentage than Marlon Vera will be a big advantage. And again, Marlon's got 16 finishes, but he's lost 8 fights, 2 by decision. So unless Marlon gets a knockout on his feet with a big head kick or a body kick and follows it up, or if he gets taken down and somehow gets an armbar or a triangle choke, which is very possible over Henry Cejudo if Cejudo were to leave his arm out extended from doing ground and pound or resting too long, because sometimes you're on top of a guy and you're on your arm too much and you're trying to get repositioned. Marlon could win like that, but I have Henry Cejudo winning this fight comfortably by unanimous decision. Again, his Olympic wrestling I think it'll be too much. He's a gold medalist. He's beaten a lot of the best also. And he's only had 3 losses to show for it. And the guy that knocked him out was Demetrius Johnson. And he went and got a decision over him and beat him anyway. And clearly the guy, when he beat Johnson, Johnson went on to win world titles, Grand Prix, bantamweight titles, or what was it, flyweight, and won FC. So he's still relevant today. And really that Aljamain fight could have gone either way. So I just think Henry will win this fight. Stylistically, this is a big advantage for him. Now, if he walks in there overconfident and thinks he's just going to have a field day with Chito Vera, that ain't happening. He needs to fight smart. He needs to be not overly aggressive. He needs to be willing to go 3 to 5 rounds, however long this fight is. I don't think it's a main event. I think it's a co-main event, right? Or just one of the main fights on the main card. But I do think Henry should win this fight by unanimous decision. I think his grappling, his striking is good enough to hang with anybody. Yeah, he should win this fight.